Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Aquarius, please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation, leave the rest for someone else, and by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us get started with your reading. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Louis Vuitton Alma BB, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all you abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, Aquarius, let us begin. I'm going to start by choosing a deck for your reading, and I am going to go with... I'm going to go with the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. I am going to shuffle, so if you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I will have the timestamp listed in the description box for you below. All right, let us get started. Please and thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Aquarius energies. Messages for my Aquarius collective. Thank you, Spirit. Aquarius messages. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. 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 All right. We'll do one more. All right. We'll do one more. Okay. All right, let us begin. Oh, we're starting off with the sun. Yay! Beautiful, beautiful. Happiness, joy, illumination, feeling crowned, feeling blessed, feeling like life is good, life is divine. Oh, the star. Wow, the sun and the star, okay? And this is the Aquarius card. So feeling like yourself, you must be coming home to yourself, feeling healed, feeling rebalanced. Oh my goodness gracious. Feeling like yourself. This is where you're able to be yourself. You're finally able to be yourself. And I don't know about finally, but y'all are in your energy, feeling strong, feeling confident in yourselves, feeling the totality of your self-worth. I like that. That's beautiful. Definitely valuing yourselves. And looks like maintaining your energy, maintaining your health and your peace. We have the Knight of Swords. With the Knight of Swords here, it's like your mental state is good. Okay, especially with this falling in the third house. But this is where your mind is made up. Okay, this is where you are not letting anyone deter you from your goals and values. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let's do it, Aquarius. This is lovely energy right here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you have star power. Star power. 2 stars in a row, the sun and the star. You have star power. Your energy is high. You are, if you are in any field where you're communicating, speaking, writing, teaching, that is looking beautiful for you. You're feeling confident in it, or will be soon anyway. If you're doing something online, anything to do with communications or even science, honestly, science and electronics and things like that, STEM. I'm seeing gainful employment. I'm feeling like you guys, it looks like you guys have not let anyone deter you from what you want. and now you're happily doing what you want and feeling just so victorious about it. Feeling like, yes, this is beautiful. This is exactly what we want everyone to feel like, Aquarius. This is where you don't let anybody sway you from your goals. You finally accomplish those goals. You're living in it and just feeling so full of life. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Aquarians. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, again, what it is going to be different for all of you, but this is lovely. Now we have a 7 of Swords. Interesting energy, but it is up under this sun, so let's see what this 7 of Swords is, because if it was something hidden or secret, it is no longer. Now, in this particular deck, though, the way she describes the 7 of Swords is like being very independent and being your own person, because it does represent the moon in Aquarius, the 7 of Swords, traditionally in the tradition of the Golden Dawn. Okay, and so it's like that's you all being yourself unapologetically. Okay. All right. Let's see. We have the Fool. Always get this in the collective. People having to... In order to be yourself, you have to start some new beginning. Like, you have to start fresh, or you have to do it stealthily, though. In order to do what you want, or like this comes up in the collective, like in order to do something that you want or do something new, you have to go about it in hush mode. Okay, so it's like you guys secretly started something, or you're doing something that's very different, that's outside of the box, but has your name written all over it. And perhaps that is why, but I'm not necessarily seeing with this sun over this 7 of Swords. I'm not seeing where it was. I see it was strategic, but I'm seeing where it's not necessarily hidden. Can't hide something with the sun beaming down on it. But people may just be feeling like you're different, eclectic. Okay. We have the Strength card. Oh, yeah. You guys fought to be yourselves. It's like you had to overcome some sort of mental challenges. Like, maybe whatever you wanted to do, people were acting like you were crazy for wanting to do it. That's interesting. But it's like you had to overcome and do it anyway. And I'm seeing that you did, and that's paying off for you. So, yeah, we have the 10 of Swords. Definitely some endings that had to take place. You guys could have left one career field to go into another, and people were acting like you were crazy for doing that. That's interesting. But I see that you did it anyway. Like I said, this first row is like really what's crowning this whole reading, which is you didn't let anything deter you, and now you're living everything that they said that maybe you were crazy for wanting to do, or even couldn't do, or was just so taboo and out of the box. You didn't get deterred from it. Instead of letting other people cut you off from this vision, you cut them off, and you went ahead and did it anyway. And I'm seeing this being very successful for you. If you haven't done that, that would be the advice. Yeah, look at that. The 9 of Cups. That is known as the wish card, wish fulfillment. Okay, it might be different to everybody else, but it is love to you. Oh my goodness gracious. And Spirit wants this for you. Wants you to be able to get everything you've ever dreamed of. That's the whole point. Oh my goodness. And I'm seeing it happening. Oh, congratulations, Aquarius. Like, congratulations. This is where it's like that Charlie XCX song, 360. And she's like, I went my own way and I made it. Yep, exactly. 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 That's beautiful. So I'm really not seeing anything untoward here. I'm not seeing anything bad. I mean, your energy is strong. It is persistent. I'm seeing like nobody being able, it's pretty much unstoppable right here. Like, somebody's going to get mowed down. Oh, I'd hate to be trying to stand in your way. They're just going to get run over. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you invested in yourself. You invested in your dreams. You invested in your vision. If this is past, present, or future. So if you have not done that yet, if you're currently in the beginnings of this, where you have this vision, this for your life that you want, maybe you have to leave an old situation behind in order to go pursue it, and maybe people make it feel like it's crazy to do that, but it's really in your heart, you're really called to do it. I'm seeing you have to stay focused on your dream and your vision, and don't let any naysayers get in the way. This is really what you desire to do. First of all, you never know unless you try. But most people, when they really want to do something and they're really called to it, they usually succeed as long as they don't give up. And with this Strength card and this Seven of Pentacles, that's what I'm seeing, is not giving up. Not giving up. Silencing any doubt and continuing to invest in your dream. We have the King of Wands here. Okay, and for some reason, immediately a father figure flashed before my eyes, and it's not just because this, King of Wands was on this desk, but it was more like, I mean, you could have had a clash with a father figure who maybe was like, this is not what I think you should do. This is not the vision that I had for you, and you had to have strength over it. It could also just be that, like, in your lineage or your heritage or whatever in your household, like, this would not be something that your parents or your culture would want you to do, but you're doing it anyway. And so that could have been the initial conflict, but I see you all having strength over that and realizing that your heart matters more than the group, which is so interesting because this King of Wands is in the 11th house of the group, but it's the King of Wands, which is somebody who is a leader and someone who stays true to themselves. The King of Wands does what the King of Wands wants to do. And so that's just what I'm seeing here. If you to be successful in this, it's going to take tenacity and persistence, mostly of thought though. I'm really seeing it being of thought because it must be outside of the box or taboo in whatever environment that you're in. But I'm seeing you all, this is something that you would need to take your time with and invest in if you haven't already. But it will be successful here. We have the Queen of Swords now. Yeah, nobody can change your mind. I'm seeing you guys being really very much strong and persistent. And that's what it's going to take. In order for you, if you really want to feel like yourself in this world, Aquarius, you have to actually be yourself in this world. And that can be very difficult for Aquarian energy, who tends to be different, tends to be progressive, tends to think outside of the box. But that is what's required of your energy. So if other people are trying to make you conform and you really don't want to do it, well, that is par for the course. And that should let you know, it's like your inner spirit letting you know, you were meant to stand out. We're not meant to fit into cookie cutter molds. So, especially not your energy. But if you really want to feel like yourself in this world, you're going to have to take the leap of faith and really believe in yourself. But I see most of you all doing that, so kudos. Look at that. Oh my goodness, at the bottom of the deck, we have Justice. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm saying you got your justice. This could be parental figures who really did not want you to do something. I don't know what it is. Maybe they wanted you to be a doctor or a lawyer, but you wanted to go into STEM. Okay, you wanted to be in coding or something like that, or something that is just more like it's new. It could be something AI driven, just something that is new. Okay, also this could just be a lifestyle of yours that is more progressive, and your family just, it could be family was not too pleased, but I'm seeing you all sticking to your guns. Oh yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't be happy. You wouldn't be happy. You would feel if you did not, if you, okay, so like I said, it's past, present, or future. If you do not take the steps that you need to take in order to live the life that you envision for yourself, you are going to feel stuck and stagnant and like you're living in a constant midlife crisis. Doesn't matter how old you are. You could be 21 and you would feel like you're living in a midlife crisis, because it would be a crisis of spirit. And you would be feeling like you would always have to defend yourself. And you would have to defend yourself because you would be in an environment that was not conducive to who yourself actually is. And therefore, you would always need guards up. So your justice would be to end this situation with the Tower card here that has got you feeling disconnected, Four of Cups, got you feeling like you're not yourself, Four of Cups, and making you feel like you have to, you know, protect yourself with this Nine of Wands that I'm seeing under here. So that is the real message. Spirit wants you to follow your heart, follow what your guidance is telling you, follow your spirit and your own energy. You came here as an Aquarian spirit to be yourself, to individualize. So this right now is a test of faith for you to really be able to go after and get what you want. Okay, but for some of you, I'm seeing this is what you've already done, so kudos. And this is why you're able to live, okay? For those of you who haven't done this yet, listen to what I'm saying to the people who have. You're able to be yourself. You're able to feel all of your energy, vitality, feel vibrant, feel radiant, live your life on your own terms, enjoy the work that you do out in the world, enjoy just the fruits of your labor. And whatever labor went in is a labor of love. It's something that you want to do, something that you can't wait to get up every day to do. That is the beauty of when you follow your heart and what it is that you know that you need to do. And what I'm seeing here too, with this Seven of Pentacles and this strength and this Eight of Pentacles, I'm not seeing this being a frivolous, oh, let me just follow any little whimsy. No, I'm seeing that there is, and with the Seven of Swords even, remember I said the strategy. I'm seeing that you guys are strategizing how you can make this work. So I don't see you all being frivolous and just pie in the sky. So as long as you're taking the necessary precautions and planning well, then no one should really have a problem with what you're doing. But whether they do or not, what I'm seeing here is when you have that indomitable will, I'm seeing that you're going to be able to live a life that you love. And for a lot of you already are, and that is justice. Wow, so beautiful. So let me get a couple of oracle cards with this. I'm going to go with the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. All right. Any clarifications and or guidance, Spirit, please? Yeah, this is beautiful. You didn't allow anybody to take your vision away. And if a lot of you haven't allowed anybody to take your vision away and you have kept on it, you've kept it mentally and in your heart, emotionally, like your mind and your body, your whole soul is focused on this goal. And that is why you're able to now have that wish fulfillment card with the Nine of Cups. Living the dream life. That's lovely. And it's the life, the reason that it's a dream life is not because it looks any one particular way. It's going to be different for all of you. It's a dream life because it's the life that you dreamed up for yourself. And oh, if we could all have that encouragement to do the same. But I'm seeing you guys like laser focus and not letting anyone deter you. So for those of you who have not done that yet, that's the mindset you have to have. Must have that inner strength and fortitude. We have the Patience card. Okay, so that is divine timing. Okay, and being able to withstand. Okay, being able to withstand. It's giving me like the Nine of Wands that I saw right under this deck, which is the moon in Sagittarius. But then also the Temperance card, that's you being on your own path. All right, that's you knowing who you are, getting on your path and staying with it. But you know, with a Temperance card, I mean, you have to stay on the path. So it like there will be adversity or things that may tempt you off the path, but it's all about following that path still. And the Patience card here is being able to withstand. Okay. And we have woman holding a heart. Okay, exactly. All right, so for those of you who want to be in this energy in the future, this is you trusting your heart, trusting what it is that feels right for you. And this is another reason why I see this 10 of Swords with this Queen of Swords. It's like, but it's right next to, remember I said following the heart here with this King of Wands. It's like, this is where it's going to be very important for you all to not intellectualize your feelings and try to rationalize and make things, everything based off of practicality and logic. Sometimes the way we feel is not logical in the earthly sense, meaning it might not make sense to most people, but that doesn't mean it doesn't make sense to you. As long as it makes sense to you, if you can see the way forward, that's what matters. I mean, look at Nikola Tesla. I mean, a lot of people thought he was crazy and insane, but he was making his Tesla coils and doing a lot of things that aided modern science today. So the prevailing minds at the time didn't need to know what was on Tesla's mind. He just needed to know what was on his mind and bring it to fruition, just like every other genius energy, which Aquarius is associated with. Very different, very eccentric, but that's what's necessary. It's eccentric because the people of the time don't understand it. They're still used to the old way, but that's what Aquarius is here for, to show the new way, to inspire. That's why it's the Star card. You're not here to conform to them. You're here to create something new that the world will be bopping to maybe in 20 years later. But that's why you have to follow your heart. You're not like the rest of them. Look at that. The Sun card came right back out again. Okay. And the Sun represents Leo energy, right? That's the heart, right? That's why the King of Fire has that heart there. And we have the Leo card here too. The Sun and the Leo card and a King of Wands with this another Sun card here and 2 stars here. That's beautiful. So it's all about you really staying true to yourself no matter what. That's how you're going to be able to get the wish fulfillment that you want, and all that energy that we were talking about at the beginning of this reading, which is you all feeling like yourselves, feeling like you're just living in the beautiful life that you created. Look at that. Beautiful. Door to personal healing and happiness. Wow. And it's next to the Sun. It's all about you being yourself. That's the door. That's the door. And it just sounds so cliche, but you would be surprised at how many people are not living an authentic life that they created for themselves. Especially when other things have to be left behind. Like I do see here where some of you, this could entail, maybe you invested in a career for so long, but now you have to leave it if you want to go start this new thing. And that's why people would say, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. So unconventional or something like that. Or, you know, this is even if you wanted to leave a traditional careers for, you know, writing or social media or something that's just not necessarily as stable as like your regular 9 to 5. But it's authentic to you and you know that you can do it. And if you keep your mind right, it's going to happen for you. What did I say about keeping your mind right? We have a thinking man right underneath the bottom of the deck. The thinking man. And look, adjacent possibilities. So this is how your mind works. You're not a linear thinker. You're not like everybody else. When you think, you have all kinds of adjacent possibilities and different things and doorways and avenues that you can see to get to where that you want to be. And you have to trust that above all else. Wow, look at that. Healer of the ages in the 4th house. See, this is for what I'm getting here with all of this, with this woman holding a heart, this King of Fire with the heart, the Leo card, the Sun. This is inner child healing work that you're doing here. Yes, it even the healer of the ages, look, the heart chakra is lit up. And we have the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra. This is inner child healing work that you're trying to accomplish at this time. I mean, some of you might have been in the midlife crisis because you weren't living that way. You weren't living authentically. And you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this anymore. I'm going to do what I want to do. It is my time. It is me time. And Spirit is saying, yes, go get your dream. Go get your wish. It's time. It's finally time. With the patience card, what? You've waited long enough. Okay, they got the clock right there. It's time. It's time. So that's what I'm seeing here. That's why door to personal healing and happiness. We have it right next to the sun and the woman holding a heart and the patience card, which is like strength, fortitude, and the strength card, of course. Like, there's just everything here is about inner child healing and you going after what you really want and desire and not allowing anybody to stop you. It's your time to live the life that you want. It's your time to create the vision that you see. And if you have to leave some things behind in order to do that, it's going to be well worth it for you. So we're saying, yes, invest in that. It's time for you to invest in yourself, because that's the reason we're here in the first place. Okay? We're here to actualize ourselves. Your spirit had a plan when it came here, and you know what that is because it's in your heart and you can feel it. And so it's like, trust that source, because I can already see even at the bottom of this deck, like, if you don't trust that, you're going to be miserable. Living a life that you have to hide from, that you have to get inebriated, like, you know, like a lot of people, it's like if they stop drinking and stuff like that, it's because they finally have a life where they don't need to run away from. Okay. It's like you want to create a life that you want to be present for, not a life that you have to escape. And that's what Spirit is trying to help you to do here. To create that life and heal your inner child. Because especially if, like, you come from a culture where they already expect you to do maybe one of two things, okay? And it could be any culture. Maybe in your culture they want you to be a basketball player or a rapper. Maybe in your culture they want you to be a doctor or a lawyer. Maybe in your culture it doesn't even matter. But I'm just seeing here where it's like you need to heal because you are living according to that for at some point in time. But for most of you, this is the kudos, because Spirit is saying that you've done this. You've done this inner child healing work by following your heart, by focusing on your peace, by focusing on your happiness, and cutting out anything that is not in alignment with it. If it's not bringing you peace, you snip it out of your life. And that is why you're able to enjoy a full life. And if some of you may just need to recognize this, that you're already living it. And just enjoy it and embrace it and continue to cultivate it, because it will only grow from here. And for the rest of you, this is your inspiration. This is your confirmation and your sign. Because I'm just saying, if you stay not doing it, like, this is all about your heart, okay? You don't want to live brokenhearted in a place of basically being a zombie. Being a zombie in the Matrix because you're an NPC, a non-player character, instead of being the main character of your own life. With the sun as the first card and the star as the second card, this is main character energy, and it all starts from this. Your heart, your happiness, door to healing and happiness. That's what you're going after. And for a lot of you, I see that's what you've accomplished, and you deserve it, because you didn't let anything stop you. So congratulations and kudos for those of you who are already in this energy. And for those of you who are looking to get in this energy, don't let anything stop you, and you will be there. All right, Aquarius, that is the message that I have for you all today. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by this reading. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference, and by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.